What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be talking about the 6 god books in Oldschool Runescape. They all give different bonuses and a pretty high prayer bonus, so in this video I'm going to go through each of them and talk about their bonuses, costs, and their uses. So you gain access to the god books after you complete the Horror from the Deep quest, which is actually a pretty quick and easy quest except for the bar crawl mini quest, which is a requirement for it, and it can be a little bit annoying. Upon completing the quest, you can choose to get a damaged book of one of the gods. Every damaged book has exactly the same stats, and that is a +5 prayer bonus, but that's the only boost that it gives you. To fill the book, you need to use each of the pages for that book on the damaged book, and that will give you the god book with its actual bonuses. So I recommend choosing your first book to be the Sara book, because the full book costs only 15k, and once you fill one of the books, you are then able to buy all of the other 5 books at once for 5k each. Then you'll have all of the damaged books, and you can slowly fill the ones that you want. So once you fill a book, it has the option to recite certain ceremonies, which actually drain 25% of your special attack per one you recite. But the weird thing is that they don't even do anything. Like, there's no stat boosts or anything at all. I think that would be a really good addition to the game and would make them actually way more useful than they are already, but I highly doubt that they'll do anything about that. Also, the last thing about all the books, if you die with a book, you can go back to Guthix and he will give you one for free with all the pages that you already had in it. Also, you can get it off Purdue, who roams upstairs in all the general stores in RuneScape, and it costs 12k to get it back from him, so you're probably better off going to Guthix. Now I'm going to talk about each book. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Saradomin book, and this one is called the Holy book. Now, the 15k total price for this book reflects its usefulness, and the reason why it's not really useful at all is that it only gives a +8 defense bonus in every one of the defense bonuses and the 5 prayer bonus. Since it has no defense level requirement, it's only fair to compare it to something similar like the Iron Kite Shield, and the Iron Kite Shield actually gives better defensive bonuses in the melee styles and ranged style. The magic defense is far lower, of course, since it is a metal shield, but to summarize, the Saradomin book is pretty much worthless since there are so many other shields which give far higher bonuses. The only good benefit is its prayer bonus, which you get from the damage book anyway, but another good thing about it is that you can use it on unblessed symbols, and that turns them into holy symbols, and that's actually almost 700k per hour, which makes you 700 coins per blessing that you do. Next is the Guthix book, and the full book is called the Book of Balance, and each page costs about 7k each, making the whole page set about 25k. And this one gives +4 in all the attack styles and the defense styles, along with +5 prayer bonus. Now, in terms of melee attack and defense, it has similar stats to the Iron Defender. So the Book of Balance can be a useful option for low level players, but once you unlock the Warriors Guild, the Dragon Defender becomes far better, and also there are a lot of other god books which are way better than this one. An example of one which is far better is the Unholy book, and this is the Zamorak god book, and it costs 2.6 mil to fill. This one gives +8 in every one of the attack styles and 0 defense bonuses, and the reason why this one's so expensive is because it's actually the best all-round shield to use when PKing or training for pures. Now keep in mind, this gives bonuses in all the attack styles, so it's only really good for PKing where you're using more than one attack style. So for example, as a pure, you might be using knives, and then you'll switch to the DDS, and then it saves you having to change shield slot item as well. The extra prayer bonus that it gives makes it awesome for pures who are trying to do maybe the fight caves, and also it's very cheap to replace when you die in PvP. All in all, it's a great offhand shield. You can actually use this one to turn unpowered symbols into unholy symbols, but this actually loses about 800 coins per one you charge, so it's really not worth doing. Next is the Book of Darkness, and I personally use this one a lot on my main account. This is a Zaros god book and costs about 1 mil to fill. it gives a plus 10 magic attack bonus with a plus 5 prayer bonus. It's almost as good as the Malediction ward in terms of magic attack bonus. The ward gives plus 2 more, but it costs 4 mil in total. I highly recommend getting this book for things like Zora or Kraken, where magic attack really helps with speeding up the kills. Next is the Book of War, which is another pretty useless book like the Saradomin book in my opinion, and the price really does reflect that. It costs 13k to fill up, and all it does is give a plus 2 strength bonus with the prayer bonus. Now, I guess this can be useful for things like AFK prayer training, like Bandits or Nightmare Zone, but you'd honestly be so much better just using a Dragon Defender, which gives plus 6 strength bonus and really high attack and defense bonuses. Also, the Book of War can be used as a Bandos item at God Wars, so I guess it's kind of a good cheap option for a Bandos item. Lastly is the Book of Lore, which is the Armadillo book, and this one is pretty expensive actually, costing about 1.7 mil for the total book. This one gives a plus 10 ranged attack bonus along with a plus 5 prayer bonus. And it's actually the third best in slot for range, along with the Odium Ward being the second best, and then the Twisted Buckler being the best. The Odium Ward costs 5 mil for a plus 12 range bonus, and then the Twisted Buckler gives a plus 18 range bonus but costs 34 mil. This one does count as an Armadillo item as well at God Wars, so this makes it a great option if you're going bossing at Armadillo, since it gives a good range bonus which you actually use to kill Armadillo, plus it's an Armadillo item. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about the God books. If you did, be sure to leave a like on this video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to check out some of my videos on my channel and subscribe for more daily old school content. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.